Father's Day is right around the corner, and I know you don't want to disappoint him with another set of screwdrivers. So that's why today we're looking at Bespoke Post, a subscription box service that does the work for you in finding a collection of products your dad will definitely like more than that 5th hammer you've bought him. Plus, I've got 20% off for your first box too. So let's check it out. Unboxing the first one, this is the daily box, curated around items you, well, would carry on the daily. Starting off with the simple but sturdy flashlight, the Conus Light 4 LED flashlight. It's got a rubber textured button around back to turn it on and off, a 50 lumen output, and can also be set to a flashing mode. Neat. It's got a metal finish with this glow-in-the-dark rubber ring that makes it easy to find at night or just a perfect accessory at your local rave. It's got a fairly stiff design, textured near the bottom, and it takes 3 AAA batteries to power the whole thing, included in the package of course. There's grooves around the tip for the butterfingers out there, and a wrist strap to double down on that. With a retail value of about $6, it's a great little flashlight to have on you in any emergency or if you're just afraid of the dark like I am. Next up, my favorite piece from this box, a Bold and Stash leather notebook cover. I'm a huge fan of jotting ideas down with a pen because being able to dump all my thoughts onto paper is scientifically proven to spiritually awaken you, and having it all wrapped in this thick natural leather just makes my ideas a little fancier. It's a simple notebook cover with a single piece of leather that does and will scratch up but rubs away nicely, and over time this whole cover will have more character than you. There's 50 pages of 60-pound paper that's bleed proof for you heavy-handed writers, and the whole notebook can be replaced and refilled from Bold and Stash. This may retail for around $25 for a flexible and clean way to carry and protect your ideas on the go in your back pocket or thrown into a bag without worrying about ripped or torn pages. Now for the moneymaker of this box though, the IZOLA flash with a canvas carrier and funnel. The carrier, or simply put this sleeve, is made of a canvas exterior with a velvety interior to keep that matte red finish staying fresh. The flask itself is a rust and corrosion resistant stainless steel that's power coated for this matte finish. I read that part off the website. What more can I say about a flask other than how sleek and cool it actually feels to hold one? The included funnel fits perfectly in the flask for anyone with shaky hands like myself, and it just works. Although I don't drink and don't advocate drinking in the wrong place, it also works as a great emergency water bottle, I guess. 6 ounces may not be a lot, but your kid's school concert or a picnic at the park just got a little more interesting. At a retail value of about $40, it's really the bread and butter of this whole box, and altogether I've added up about $70 worth of goods. A great box for anyone starting to build their daily carry collection. So as I'm editing this, I realize I didn't explain how this whole subscription box thing works. But here's the thing though, it's free to join. So you just create an account and it asks you a few questions based on your interests and what you like to do. Then it just spits out a bunch of boxes it recommends for you personally. And remember, with your first box, if you sign up with the link down below, you get 20% off. So basically they tell you exactly what's inside each box, and if you don't like it, you can just skip it. But if you do, you know you're at least getting $70 worth of goods for about $45. Anyways, links down below for more details, but let's get back to checking out more boxes. Next up, the Stealth Box, my favorite box of them all that makes you a certified ninja. Starting with the Bear & Son Bare Edge Knife, a staple piece in any EDC kit. Made of a really light aluminum casing with rigid textured back edge and along both faces for better grip, a reversible pocket clip to keep it all secured, and of course this 3.5-inch 440 stainless steel blade. It makes a great tool for opening any package or cutting up any exotic fruit, but only exotic ones, nothing like regular grapes, or who cuts up grapes? It's secured in with a sideliner lock and does have an assisted opening, making that knife flick oh so satisfying. You can find this for about $20, and it's a great knife you don't have to worry about ruining, but can get shit done. Next up, a pen that thinks it can do it all, the ZAGOORY 7-in-1 tool pen. Sorry Jack if I butchered your name. Made of a tough aluminum body, it's got a heft to the overall design. There's a stylus on one end, a twisty pen on the other end, a damn level stuck inside the body because you can never find one when you actually need one of these. And you can switcheroo the stylus over the pen side for added grip, which might I add works. It won't beat the Apple Pencil, but to sketch out some Van Goghs, it'll do the trick. Then surprise, the other end now has a mini Phillips head, but wait, there's more. It can be flipped around for a flathead too. Well, bam! Now you're officially the sexy neighbor who has all the right tools, if you know what I'm saying. Along the body is a tiny ruler to measure tiny things, with centimeters on one edge and inches on the other for the Americans. And according to Jack, it retails for about $25, which may be a bargain to have so many tools packed into one. Next, some smaller items, starting with the 10mm key safe. A tiny canister made of stainless steel coated with oxide for this wicked black look. It's such a simple item you didn't think you needed, but comes in handy when you least expect it. It's about 2 inches tall. You can store all your miniature items in here, like say emergency cash, preferably more than $10, or maybe some slingshot pellets, because you never know when you need to impress some ladies with your lack of accuracy. But most importantly, this whole thing is watertight thanks to that rubber seal, which means if you have that one coworker that annoys you all the time, you'll always have an Advil on you to relieve the headache afterwards. Hook in a carabiner and attach it to your keys, knowing whatever you have inside is safe. At $25, it's a simple hunk of metal that provides so much value to your EDC. Finally, for you minimalists out there, the Craig Hill Stealth Bespoke money clip will have you drooling. This custom designed money clip for Bespoke posts is made of a stainless steel with a nitro-carburized black coating, which sounds fancy because it is. So take your largest bills, fold them up, and slide them in this sucker, and it holds it like a champ, all while looking as small as a paper clip. It can hold quite a few bills and even cards if you're into banks storing your money kind of thing. Cash slides in and out without any issues, and for a similar Craig Hill design, you're looking at about $48. All in all, over $100 worth in retail value for this blackout collection that covers all your EDC needs. For our third box, we've got the Moment collection. With just 2 items in this one, it's still the fanciest one I've opened. Starting with the BREDA BRESSON watch, inspiring creativity and individuality 24 hours a day. You get a few styles to choose from, but the BRESSON is this numeral-free dial, stainless steel case back, and with a Japan movement. I'll admit, I can't tell you exactly what that means, but according to the description, it's named after Henry Carter Bresson and designed with elements that recall the lens of a camera. Damn, you fancy, huh? The leather band will break in over time, but even out of the box, this beauty is sleek, minimal, and just about fits any situation you wear it in. It's water resistant up to 5 ATMs, basically enough as long as you don't go diving with it, and retailing at $90 alone. If you're a fan of the style, you're basically getting it at half the cost. But then remember, there's more. Don't forget about that mini task organizer with 36 pages of to-do lists. This whole collection is designed to ensure you're on time and on top of your daily tasks. So if someone buys you this box, they're basically saying you're always late and to get your shit together. Retail value of the notebook itself, probably a few dollars, as the watch makes up for the bulk of it. Last box we'll look at is the Sonic collection, consisting of 1 item, the SUDIO on-ear Bluetooth headphones, although you do get a choice of wireless earbuds as well. These guys are flexible and comfortable with all that plush padding and leather finish all around the headband and ear cups, with controls, mic, and USB micro for charging on one side, and an audio cable port on the other side if you decide to go wired. Of course, all cables are included. They're adjustable for really tiny heads or really large ones like mine. Now, I'm not a huge fan of on-ears, but these are still fairly comfortable in use thanks to all that plushiness, and although they don't sound like a masterpiece, for a value of about $100, they don't sound terrible. They're definitely on the more stylish side with the Scandinavian minimalism and that slim metal and all other look, plus that gold detailing that gives this whole set a premium look to it. If you love accessorizing like I do, you can even swap out the outer plates for other designs, sold separately of course. So take these anywhere by folding them up and tossing it into your bag, because you're basically getting these for half the retail price. And to summarize, the daily box is items you'll take with you wherever you go. My favorite stealth box is a great EDC kit in an all black design. The Moment box is all about staying on track in a stylish way of course, and the Sonic box is a great starter kit for wireless headphones without breaking the bank. Don't forget, it's 20% off on your first box. It's free to join, and if you have commitment issues in your life, don't worry, you can cancel at any time. Links down below to learn more and subscribe to their boxes. My favorite box definitely goes to the Stealth collection with a little bit of everything you can use on a daily basis and in an all black collection. But you may be thinking, I already own a knife or even a money clip. Well, that's perfect. Keep everything else in the box and use that as an extra gift for someone else. Speaking of which, with Father's Day coming up, Bespoke Post kind of answers that age-old question of, what should I get my dad? They've got a wide range of boxes, and there's definitely something that'll fit your dad's style, whether it be about whiskey or coffee or even beer maintenance. Plus that 20% off makes it the best gift that won't break the bank. Anyways, you know the drill. Like and subscribe if you want to see more, and comment below which box was your favorite. I rest my subscription boxes.